Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Wreaths and Things. Here we go on to day number 6 of our 7 days, 7 wreaths, plus that bonus episode right at the very end. Don't forget about that one too. We are on day number 6 of Wreathster week. Why don't I just jump right into it and I'll show you how I put it all together. The Dollar Tree has these small 8-inch wire wreath frames. They come in a pack of 2. Today I'm going to use 1, and I'm also going to use 6-inch Deco mesh in 5 different colors. Pipe cleaners cut in half. I chose white. You can choose whatever color you want. A cutting mat, a rotary cutter, and if you don't have that, you can totally use scissors as well. What I'm going to do, we are going to start off making a curly loop wreath. So I cut my mesh at 7 inches. This time around, I don't need a lot of mesh. So normally I wrap it around and use my scissors to cut. This time I'm just going to cut it with my rotary cutter. And again, I'm going to cut it at the 7-inch mark in all 5 of my colors. They end up being about 6 inches by 7 inches. Once I get everything cut, I create these little piles, and then we'll start making those bundles. And of course, this didn't take too long. It seems like it does, but honestly, it took me less than 8 minutes to cut everything. Here is our list today for our curly loop. It's an 8-inch wire frame with 6 pipe cleaners cut in half, so it's a total of 10 pieces. Blue, white, green, purple, pink Deco mesh. 12 pieces cut at 7-inch lengths. That's going to create 12 bundles and 5 pieces of mesh per bundle. That is our materials list that we're going to use today, which is totaling 60 pieces of mesh. We're going to create our bundle now. And what I do is I take 1 piece of that Deco mesh that we just cut of each color. So I have 1 blue, 1 white, 1 green, 1 purple, and finally 1 pink. Once we have that, I'm going to lay it down curl side up, and then I'm going to take one end and I'm just going to curl it, grab it by the center, and place it in between my 2-piece fingers. I'm going to do the same thing over and over again for all 5 of my colors, creating a little tube, or as I like to joke around on my channel, a little cannoli. So we're placing those cannolis right in between our piece fingers. We're rolling it up and putting it right there, holding it down. If you don't want to use your fingers, you can use a paper clip, a large paper clip, you know, those black paper clips, and you can just clip it on there, or a clothespin works as well. Then take your pipe cleaner, run it along your palm of the hands, switch the mesh from your left to your right, and then your left is free to give it a couple of good twists. So once that's secure, you have your first bundle all made. Now we only have 11 more to go. So again, we're taking the one piece of Deco mesh per color, creating our little loops with each color, our little cannolis or our little tubes, whatever you want to call them. And then I'm just placing them right in between my piece fingers, or if you have a clothespin or a paper clip, use that as well. And we're creating that curly loop method. This has to be probably one of my favorite methods to do. It is a tad bit time consuming, but again, once you get on a roll, once you get on a rhythm, you can bang these out really quickly. Once you have all of your mesh, just slide that pipe cleaner along the palm of your hands and then give it a couple of really good twists, and that creates a bundle. So we have 2 done, and you can kind of see how it's going to come together. I have 10 more to do. Once that's all done, I'm going to take my wreath frame and we're going to work on the inner 2 wires. I flip the frame over face down, and then I'm going to place my 2 pipe cleaner ends around the inner wire and the second wire, and I'm going to give it a couple of really good twists, and I'm going to move it over, and I'm going to keep going, adding my Deco mesh bundles onto my wreath frame. Now, if you're going to do this on a larger scale, I do have a curly method base wreath tutorial on my channel. It's a red wreath. You can totally check it out. You're going to need more Deco mesh, obviously, and that video explains everything. For this one, for each section in between those crossbars, I add 4 bundles. So in each section, there's 4 bundles times 3 sections, that's 12 bundles. So I'm going to continue on finishing off with my wreath, adding in those bundles. Here's my final one, just giving it a little twist. And I like to cut off the ends, so I'm just going to cut off the excess pipe cleaner. And once I do that, this is obviously not mandatory, you don't have to do this. I add a little bit of glue right on the ends to make sure they don't go anywhere. And while that's all drying, I have my vase to decorate with these colorful eggs, some of that grass straw, the paper straw, and I found this bunny set, paint your own bunny set, and I loved the bunnies in there. They were white, it worked perfect, and of course I have my vase from the Dollarama as well. This is all dry, so I'm just going to put that right off to the side for now. I'm not going to use it yet, but look at how beautiful and full that looks so far. Let's grab that vase and let's decorate it. I chose some different paper filler. I don't know what you call this, paper grass. There's a purple and pink that I'm going to put in there first. You can see me putting that in there. And then I'm just going to throw in a whole bunch of those decorative and beautifully colored eggs. They're very matte, so I love these eggs, but I mean, you could put glitter eggs in there if you want. Adding some more straw at the top, or paper straw. This is yellow and green. And let's open up and see these bunnies. Look how cute they are. I decided to go with the one right at the far right there, and I'm just gonna stick him right on top. Look at how this turned out. So colorful, so Eastery. I just love how it turned out. And here's the magic. Grab that wreath form, put the vase right through, and instantly you have a colorful, beautiful Easter centerpiece all ready to go. I'm trying to hold it up on its side. It's not working out very well. But here is the full centerpiece in all of its glory with that little bunny right up top, our Easter eggs, and of course that colorful curly deco mesh right at the bottom using that 8-inch wreath frame. And here it is, just on its own, our little curly loop method wreath. I just love the colors of Easter, and I love the colors of this wreath. And I hope you enjoyed today's video celebrating Wreathster Week, where I do 7 days, 7 wreaths. Don't forget to click that playlist right down below, and that'll bring you to all of the episodes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.